The SA Local Government Association in KwaZulu-Natal is warning again of the possibility of political killings in the province after an IFP councillor was shot in Ngoma last week. 2 children were also killed by men using AK-47s on the side of the road during that assassination. There's been a large number of these killings in the last few months. At least one minister has said he's worried about security in KZN ahead of the elections. Councillor Thami Ntuli is the KwaZulu-Natal chair of the South African Local Government Association. Councillor Ntuli, good afternoon to you and thank you for your time. Has the number of people being killed linked to politics increased? Has it been a dramatic increase in the last few months?
Good afternoon, Stephen, and to the viewers. And thank you for having me. I must apologize that you caught me while I'm on the road. 19 councillors have been killed, and on top of the number of councillors who have been killed since the starting of the current term of office for local government, this is 2021, we have seen also the killing of the traditional leaders, even the women headmen, including the politicians. Like 2 weeks' time, we laid to rest the sector of the IFP in Bergville under Inkoslangalbalele local municipality. Hence, last week, you received the news of a councillor also again being gunned down. It's a cause for concern what is really happening, and as SALGA, we are worried that this is going to instill fear to the people as we prepare for the national and provincial elections. Hence, we are making a call that it's high time that now we all stand up and do something, inviting the cooperation which is supposed to be led by government for the traditional leaders, religious leaders, business leaders, and even the ordinary members of the society, so that we try and stop this. We believe the communities are living with people who are having illegal guns, living with people who are the assassins, even the orchestrators of such assassinations. If then there could be cooperation, I think we'll be able to assist government and even assist the police to arrest this kind of crime.
The police just don't seem to make arrests, Councillor. I mean, we see this all the time, don't we? No one's ever sentenced to jail for this kind of crime. Why do you think the police in KwaZulu-Natal fail in these cases, and consistently?
Well, we appreciate the work that have been done by police for the arrest that they have made, as reported by the security cluster. You recall that they are on record indicating as to how many people have been arrested. However, our concern remains as SALGA that the orchestrators, those who plan and who fund the assassinations, we have not seen them being brought to book. We have not seen them being taken to court. And in some of the cases which were taken to court, we have never had the conviction as, in fact, the way of concluding it, which was going to send a strong warning that this is a no-go area. No one must go to the territory of killing other people in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Though we have been, in fact, mentioning as SALGA that the problem of illegal guns, as confirmed by the Provincial Commissioner in KwaZulu-Natal of the SAPS, I think is also prevalent here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, of which it makes easy for the assassins to have access to the guns. Though we believe that human act is the one that needs to be attended to, so that the attitude that we have will be not a violent attitude.
Okay, I mean, that may take a long time. Do you think that the police in KwaZulu-Natal are politicized? Is it politicians who are stopping the police from actually bringing people to book?
We don't have any evidence, in fact, for now, which suggests that there's something wrong with the police, except that when you read the Morane Commission's findings and their recommendations, there is a suggestion that the NPA, justice, and the police, that security cluster should be able to cooperate, so that when the police investigate and arrest a suspect, the court will be able to actually convict. We believe the development or empowerment of those who are doing investigations in a platform wherein also NPA and justice are present, so that they will understand that what evidence that will allow the court to be able to convict those who are the suspects. I think if that may not be given attention urgently, we'll continue to have a situation wherein some of the actually arrests which are made will have people being released by the court. And the unfortunate thing too is that some assassins, in fact, they are not arrested. Investigations are unable to really arrest some of the suspects.
Are you worried that, I mean, ahead of the elections, what do you think needs to happen to make sure politicians are going to be safe, to make sure there's no violence linked to politics? I mean, it requires the police to do their job for a start.
It's a combination of many strategies, in fact, that need to be considered urgently. One being the issue of a turnaround time given by the police, whoever authority, whenever a politician is killed. Like we have seen incidents when the police station was attacked or a police was killed, wherein a turnaround time was given and arrests were definitely made. And we believe that the police have a capacity to even do that to the politicians, traditional leaders, and even ordinary members of the society. If then there could be that kind of sense of agency, I think we'll be able to stop this. And further to that, the cooperation which I've prior mentioned amongst the stakeholders and the society, they may also help. And for the police to be able to actually arrest even the orchestrators, I think really it would put fear to those who are actually doing this kind of crime.
The Water Affairs Minister, Newzroom Afrika, he knows KwaZulu-Natal very well. He said about 3 weeks ago now that he was worried about security in KwaZulu-Natal ahead of the elections. He was talking particularly in the wake of the formation of a new political party. Do you think national government is taking this seriously enough? I mean, we see people like yourself, like Newzroom Afrika, saying you're worried about it, but is national government actually acting?
I know that there is a team which was formed by the National Minister of Police to investigate the political killings. But we believe there's still more which needs to be done, so that there will be no one who will escape the police who is committing this kind of crime. I think I'm also equally worried because even today I've just seen the video clip wherein two political parties in a by-election are fighting one another, who have just recently, in fact, broke apart. So we are concerned and we are worried, and we really need to all stand together in the place of KwaZulu-Natal to ensure that we resolve this kind of the problem which is facing the province.
Councillor Thami Ntuli, thank you, chairperson of the South African Local Government Association in KwaZulu-Natal. Really appreciate the times.